don't know me, I'm Hannah Riles. I write young adult vampire fiction. The first one is called Ascension, and the second one, which just came out in July, is called Clandestine. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. I have just moved to Bath in England to do my master's in writing for young people, so just children's and young adult literature at Bath Spa University. It's my master's. Super excited. I've been here for exactly a week now. The first 3 days were just kind of toying around, being a tourist. My mom was here helping me move in, and now I'm on my own with my lovely roommate, and I have a flat, and pretty much everything is set up. You can see my window with pictures behind me and my bed. So these videos are just going to be a combination of me talking about my travels, because obviously while you're in the UK/Europe, it's ridiculously easy to travel everywhere, and I will be taking full advantage of that. And also I want to just share what I learned in my master's program, because when I was a teenager, not a whole lot of tools about writing for children and young adults was available to me other than the books that I was reading and just learning from them. So I wanted to have this tool for other young writers who want to branch into that form of writing, and help them as much as I can, wishing for the help that I'd had when I was younger. But yeah, so now we're going to talk about Bath a little. I have officially settled into Bath, and it is ridiculously perfect. Just the minute I stepped into the city, it was reassuring and warm not in the temperature, but you know, the feelings. Our first Uber driver was very reassuring in that it's a safe city, it's a clean city, there's lots of students, which obviously there's like 3 universities here. But yeah, it's just, there's a river that runs straight through it, there's very picturesque buildings, and so many bookstores, 2 amazing bookstores that are beautiful, and I've already been to both, of course. And just so much going on in this city right now, which is amazing. But it's been a very long process getting here, and here is what I did to get prepared to move all the way to England from Louisville, Tennessee. So my mom had never been to England. I came to England last summer, just kind of touring around, doing an author inspiration tour, and stayed in London a few days with my cousin who was studying there, and got a little bit of a preview of it. But it was crazy that when I came back this summer, how familiar it felt and how easy the tube was to navigate as a second timer. And it was just a great time to show my mom around and be able to be like a little bit of a tour guide, like not really, but kind of. And here were our favorite spots in London. So both my mom and I are from small towns. She's from Pennsylvania, I'm from Tennessee, obviously, and not quite used to the big city life. Like, she liked London, but didn't like love London. If I were to live in a big city, it would definitely be London. But when we got to Bath, she was just like, oh my gosh, this is perfect. And we got to tour around for a few days before we like hankered down and built furniture and all that stuff. And these were the favorite places that we found just in our first few days of Bath. So again, I've only been here for a week now, but I've gotten a pretty good feel of the city. I'm doing surprisingly well navigating myself around, considering I come from a town where we drive everywhere. I'm figuring out the bus system. It's not my favorite, but it works, especially because my flat's a little bit outside of town. It's like a 30-minute walk, which isn't terrible, but the bus is a little bit more convenient, especially if you're, shopping or carrying big bags or something. But what I found that I love about this city is that dogs are nearly allowed in everywhere, which is not like museums, but, you know, cafes and pubs, and it's just wonderful, and I love it. And I see so many dogs, and even though I'm in the city where I should be able to own a dog, but that's not gonna happen, which is fine. I'll just deal with other people's dogs. So I love that. I love all the bookshops. The one, Toppings and Company Booksellers, has the wooden sliding ladders, which is wonderful. And Mr. B's is beautiful and cute, and they offer these really cool, like, book spa days, which you should totally look up because it can be international, but you should definitely check them out. What I'm not such a fan of is, and this is not just Bath, this is England, possibly Europe in general, is that they don't serve cream with their coffee. I love cream with my coffee, and I know I'll get used to drinking tea more, but right now I'm still on the caffeine level of I need coffee. And I like it with cream, so I'm not a huge fan of that, but I mean, if that's my only complaint about this entire country, I'm sure there will be other things, because nowhere is perfect, but right now, that's it. And what I'm looking forward to, the Toppings and Company Booksellers is bringing the author Kate Atkinson on Wednesday, and I'm totally going to that because I've listened to her book Life After Life, and I love it. It's weird and sad and depressing and beautiful all at the same time, so y'all should check that out. And I'm possibly going to Bournemouth to visit my editor this weekend, which will be great because I'm excited to see a new place, even though I've only been here a week. But, you know, I get a little stir crazy. It's fine. And stuff for class is going to start kicking into motion. I have International Orientation Day this week. I have my in-person enrollment session next week, and then classes start October 2nd, which is crazy. I'm a master's student, and I'm here. But that's all I have for you guys today. Please leave comments about places in Bath or London that I need to go to, or if you just like what's happening. Again, I'm Hannah, and I'm really excited to meet and communicate with all you guys, and I hope you like these videos. Bye!